What's going on, everybody? I wasn't thinking I was going to do this, but somebody in the comments asked if I was going to do the Yes solo albums, and I was like, I wasn't thinking I was going to. It hadn't crossed my mind. I wasn't thinking I was going to. And then they or somebody else mentioned, well, you should definitely check out Chris Squire, Fish Out of Water, because you're a bass player, yada, yada, yada. And I was like, oh, yeah. You mean this one? This was sent to me by a subscriber who's probably still here. I forget who specifically. I have everybody who has ever sent me anything, your notes and all that stuff, I have. It's here. It's just, I think I got this 2 years ago, 1 or 2 years ago. And I listened to it. I did listen to it once, but I have not listened to it again. I'm going to now. I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? This album, my first solo album, and it makes sense because now we're 1975. Bam. My first solo album was conceived and recorded in Virginia Water, Surrey, and at Morgan Studios, London, during the spring and summer of 1975. It's got Bill Bruford. Wow. He brought Bill Bruford back for this. Wow. So this should be interesting. I also mentioned that I had this one. This one I think I've heard 2 or 3 times actually. It's been a while, at least a year since I have heard it, but I remember there was some stuff on here that I liked. I don't remember which one though. I Hear You Now maybe? That one kind of sticks out when I'm just looking at it. Yeah, there was something on here that I liked. Anyways, I'm not planning on doing it, but right now, regardless, right now we're doing Fish Out of Water. Chris Squire, Fish Out of Water. Debut album, Chris Squire. 1975 Atlantic Records. The album was recorded during a period in which each band member of Yes had taken downtime to produce a solo album. Some of the musicians Squire hired for the project were former Yes drummer Bill Bruford, then Yes keyboardist Patrick Moraz, King Crimson saxophonist Mel Collins, and Canterbury scene flautist Jimmy Hastings. Squire's former band member in The Sin, Andrew Price Jackman, played piano and orchestrated the material. Fish Out of Water reached number 25 in the UK, number 69 in the US. Despite it being well received by critics, Squire would not record another solo album until 2007, releasing an album of Christmas music. Okay. It says symphonic rock, prog rock. Early 75 between the US and UK legs of Yes's tour in support of Relayer, which we just finished, right? Band agreed to take time off for each member to do a solo album. When Squire started work on this, he contacted Andrew Price Jackman, a childhood friend and keyboardist composer who assisted with the album's conception and orchestration. Over the course of their collaboration, Jackman also contributed significantly to the writing. Squire offered to give him co-writing credits, but Jackman declined. Okay. Fish Out of Water was recorded in the spring and summer of 75 in 2 studios, New Pipers, Chris Squire's home studio in Surrey, and Morgan Studios in London. The title refers to his name Fish and being out of water due to making music without Yes for the first time. Songs. The introduction to Hold Out Your Hand features a passage played on the pipe organ at St. Paul's Cathedral by cathedral organist Barry Rose, who had known Squire and Jackman during their boyhoods. The organ continues throughout the song, creating a rather original sound and reflecting Squire and Jackman's experiences together as church choristers. The title of Lucky 7 refers to the song being in 7/8 time signature. Melodic passage from Yes's song Close to Edge appears in the finale of Safe Canon Song. Closing passage on Safe was played on a 4-string bass section of a double neck guitar, okay, using only the pickups of the 6-string guitar section, okay. All right, let's do it. Let's get to this. There's only 5 tracks. All right, Hold Out Your Hand is the first track. Let's get into it. Bam. goes into the next song. Oh, damn. Wow. Wow. Yeah, this is a thing. Wow. Okay, yeah, all those strings at the end, is that whole orchestra bit. Wow. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, you know, whatever the time signature, whatever is going on here, time-wise, you know, makes it feel a little bit, you know, but it's cool. I dig it. I dig it. Sound, you know, his bass sounds great, right? Sounds like Chris Squire. Vocals, sounds like Yes, right? I mean, it sounds like Yes, right? Chris Squire handles, like, what, all of the background stuff, basically, right? I know that Steve Howe does a lot of the background vocal stuff too, but this guy's been doing it the whole time. It just sounds like Yes, right? It sounds like maybe earlier Yes, you know, because this is more of a songy type structure, less of what we have been getting into with Yes. You know what I mean? More recent Yes has been super progged out, where the earlier stuff was more songy. So I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I think it's cool. Bass sounds great. I like the melodic bass stuff kind of in between parts, right? In between sections, right? Where it's like a little bass solo-y or whatever, you know, melodic sections. Sounds cool. I don't specifically remember. I know that I did listen to this, but I don't. This is like practically like listening to it for the first time. It's like, it's not like I remember it. So, cool. Yeah, I dig it. I don't got much else to say. It all sounds really good. Musically, it's just interesting. I mean, you know, the bass part of it, like the whole concept of it is like the time signature to me. It's like, all right, the whole time that you guys are doing, that's the song. We're doing a song with this time. That's the thing. So it's like, that's cool. It's a little bit jarring in that way, but not like so much. What is it? Only like half a beat off, so it's probably, you know, I don't think like, I mean, I can go back and I can count or whatever, and I can figure it out. Okay, there's like this many bars of 4, and then this many bars of, there's a bar of 7/8 or something like that, and that's why it's like half a beat off or whatever. You know, ultimately, it's like how it makes you feel and all that kind of thing. So, anyways, it's cool. I dig it. All right, I want to get into You By My Side because it goes right into it. So I'll catch you then. Later.